Hello people, it's your girl Yana and I'm back today with yet another video. And I really hope you guys are ready because today's video is about to be really spooky because we're gonna be taking a look at some of the most disturbing ghost videos from all over the internet. So if you're ready, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into it.
Late one Sunday evening, Mitch Kuhn and his parents are driving down a busy highway near Sydney, Australia, when out of nowhere they have an absolutely unnerving encounter. Mitch captured the hair-raising moment with his dashboard camera. Mitch explains that he was shocked when out of nowhere a child appeared right on the busy highway in front of him. He says that the child looked no older than 6 and seemed to be wearing a blue coat. Mitch Kuhn's mother quickly calls the police to warn them about the lost child randomly walking on the highway. After hearing nothing back, 45 minutes later, Mitch calls again to offer his dashcam footage. But the officer on the phone informs him that the child has been found and that the footage isn't needed.
I truly cannot believe that kid was standing in the middle of the highway. That is just so unbelievably dangerous. I also think it's really good that they called it in regardless if anything came of it or not. It's better to be safe than sorry.
And now here's where things get really weird. So after being reassured by the police, Mitch Kuhn believes that the child is safe. He posts his dashcam footage to Facebook and the video is picked up by the Australian National News. Reporters reach out to the police to get more information, and the police deny that they ever found the child. They say that they searched the area, but no child was found, and that there were no reports of missing children in the area. So could it be that Mitch captured something paranormal on camera? And why the strange reaction by the authorities?
I don't understand why they would reassure him that everything was okay only to later say that the kid was not found. It's like, did you find the kid or did you not find him? However, I would like to believe that if there was a child standing in the middle of the road, somebody would physically pull over and try to help them instead of just driving by. On the other hand, it could be paranormal and he could be the only person seeing this. I feel like whichever way you go with this, it's a pretty scary outcome. Definitely let me know in the comments what you guys think.
Now this next video is a bit of a mystery as the source has been heavily debated on the internet. In the video, a man shows off his campsite in the woods of Deschutes, Oregon, when later that night, things just go horribly wrong. Some believe that this footage could have been recorded by Jacob Edris. Jacob disappeared in 2017 and was last seen in Eugene, Oregon, after frantically calling his boss about being chased by someone. Others believe that the footage could have been shot by Chase Hove, a young man who also disappeared in 2017. Chase disappeared in the exact same area where this video was recorded. But those are all just theories. Here is the chilling video.
All of this makes me really scared to watch the video. There is something about found footage that just always creeps me out. But you know what we came here to do, so let's watch it.
Alright, well, it may seem like a bit much, but here I am solo camping. This is Deschutes, Oregon. Well, close to Bend, Oregon. I brought the 8-person tent, or the 6-person tent. I haven't pulled this thing out in a long time, so I thought first of the season I should pull that out, give it a go. It's about that time. Sun is setting. It's about 8 o'clock. It should be dark out here in less than an hour. We can get a little bit over there through the trees. Beautiful night. Definitely going to be turning in early though. I've been woken up by god noises. Yeah, you can hear it. It's up from that side. Sounds right outside the tent. There's something right outside the tent.
My number one fear at this point would be that it's not any sort of bear, because if it is, you're absolutely screwed. Like, I'm sorry, there's no way around it. You're just so screwed, it's unbelievable.
Leave me alone!
think jumping out of the tent and running into the dark forest was a good idea. I completely understand that he was getting attacked in the tent, but you also have to understand that if it's an animal, he is not going to be able to outrun it. I really do think his best bet was just hiding in that tent, or perhaps making a run for it to the car, not straight into the freaking forest.
Jesus Christ.
Someone or something makes an attempt to get inside the man's tent. He makes a frantic run for it and forgets his flashlight in the process. Because it's pitch black out, the man relies on the infrared feature on his camera. To his horror, whoever was trying to get into his tent is now standing right in front of him. And that's where the footage cuts off and the mystery intensifies.
Does that not look like Slender Man to you? It's definitely not an animal, and it is definitely not just a regular person. It could potentially be a skinwalker or maybe an alien. Honestly, who knows at this point?
Now, some claim that the camera was found at the campsite along with his car, his tent, and other valuable belongings. But the mysterious man who recorded it all is said to have disappeared. So whether this footage was recorded by Jacob Idris, Chase Hove, or neither, we'll probably never know. And perhaps the footage is just a huge, elaborate hoax.
So we actually have no idea who filmed this video or what happened to them. It could be one of the people mentioned in the beginning, but it's also not necessarily them. Regardless if it's a hoax or not, it's a very good reminder why you should never go camping alone. I don't even understand why anybody would want to spend a night alone in the middle of a forest. It sounds quite literally terrifying. I just feel like there's a lot more interesting and fun hobbies out there that won't get you into scary situations like this.
Urban explorer Chris Hill from the popular YouTube channel Urbex Hill is back for another strange urban exploration. This time Chris travels to Point Pleasant, West Virginia to search out a creepy old tunnel system that is hidden somewhere deep within the woods surrounding the city. Now, the small town of Point Pleasant has seen its fair share of tragedy. In 1967, a suspension bridge over the Ohio River called the Silver Bridge suddenly and without warning collapsed under the weight of rush hour traffic. 46 people died in the tragedy, and 2 of the victims were never even found. The tragic event led to many strange conspiracies and legends as to why the bridge collapsed. You see, Point Pleasant, West Virginia is where the infamous folklore creature, the Mothman, was first ever sighted.
I'm pretty sure we have all heard of the Mothman by now. Honestly, a really scary sounding mythical creature that a lot of people have mentioned they have seen in the Point Pleasant area. It's sort of where the whole legend was born. The idea of a Mothman has always sounded really scary to me. He is supposed to be this ginormous creature that you are not supposed to mess with, and he is usually associated with a lot of tragedies like this one. He's overall a sign of really bad luck, and just not a guy that you want to run into.
There were multiple reports and sightings of a, quote, large humanoid moth-like creature that occurred in Point Pleasant throughout 1967. This is the same year the bridge collapsed. Some believe that the mysterious Mothman was a harbinger or even possibly the cause of the bridge collapse. After some scouting, Chris finds the tunnel system and starts his exploration. As he presses forward, exploring deeper and deeper into the tunnels, the water starts to flow more heavily, and the humid fog rising from the stream makes it hard for Chris to breathe. Many miles into the tunnel, it seems that Chris reaches a point that few other people have ever even explored, as there is not even any graffiti on the tunnel walls. And this is when things start to take a terrifying turn.
I'm hearing a lot of noises down here. Hopefully that's the end of the tunnel. What?
ended up somewhere deep within this tunnel, and there's a ton of water flowing everywhere, which I'm sure is also making a lot of noise. But something else made a very loud noise at the end of the tunnel, and it did not sound like water whatsoever. He is honestly very brave to be exploring a tunnel alone.
Two strange figures can be seen peeking out at Chris before disappearing back into the tunnels. Chris says he could barely see anything through the fog on the water and was unaware of what his camera captured at the time. He says that he simply continued down the tunnel and never saw anything that could explain what he had filmed. So what do you think is going on here?
The fact that he continued straight on into the tunnel because he didn't notice what was right in front of him. He must have been absolutely shook watching this footage back. Clearly there's more than just one creature in these tunnels because there was 2 sets of glowing eyes. I was prepared to see the Mothman literally fly out and attack the camera. Not to say this isn't scary on its own, because it is absolutely terrifying.
TikTok user DarkSecret37 is a mother from the Philippines currently living in Japan with her 2 sons. One evening in the spring, when the sakura trees are in full bloom, the 2 boys make a video with one of their friends filming. What happens next is truly bizarre. Did you see it? A hand wraps around one of the boys' legs. The guy who's recording is shocked and hurries over to inspect the area around the 2 boys. But there's nothing and no one there. Some Japanese TikTok commenters believe that long ago someone was buried on the spot where the sakura tree now stands, and that the restless spirit tried to reach out to the children. Literally.
It actually looks like a hand is trying to pull him into the ground. Clearly the kid didn't feel it whatsoever because he was so confused when the camera guy ran up to him to check on him. Like, why is this ghost out here trying to grab people?
TikTok user Rachel Howard from Phoenix, Arizona is filming a quick little video to show off her brand new TV. But later she realizes that she captured something truly disturbing.
I got my TV up. Looky. Oh wait. You know how long this took to build?
A dark humanoid figure seems to be standing over Rachel in the reflection on her TV screen. When she moves closer, whatever it is seems to dart away and just disappear. So did Rachel capture something paranormal by accident?
Why did I fully think that was a reflection of a dresser or something like that? But no, it's literally a humanoid figure standing over her and staring at her. Also, that thing looked like 7 feet tall. You can tell it ran out of frame when she got up, so it's also a sneaky ghost.
Tommy Wells from Rockwood, Tennessee claims that paranormal activity surrounded him for years, even following him from home to home. But the terrifying events have now begun to affect his wife Leslie and their 3 children. The family has heard loud, hoof-like footsteps in the house. Objects move on their own. And Leslie has even found unexplained bruises all over her body. One night they begin to hear strange sounds again. They record it all with their newly purchased camera. What happens next is downright creepy.
I said, we've moved 4 or 5 times, it keeps following us. No matter where the we go, it keeps following us. I don't know. We lived somewhere for 2, maybe 3 months, and it happens right back again. The water pressure's quitting.
It's what?
The water's just...
What's wrong with the water?
My God, I just filled the cup up. I don't know, it's just quit.
Not the ghost turning off their water. Excuse me, do you pay the bills? No, but that's actually insane. I have never seen a ghost shut off someone's water before.
Everything in the whole freaking place is just dead. Oh, what the frick?
What the world? What?
Find out.
What? It's crazy.
That's actually pretty wild. The moment his friend got up and tried to turn the tap on, it worked perfectly fine. Clearly the spirits are messing with them.
What is wrong with the microwave? What the? What's wrong with the microwave?
She's on God's fire. How's that?
There's the piano again. Oh my god.
Water's quit again. This thing get out of here. It's crazy as You wanna with somebody? With me now, God damn it. Ain't nobody.
What is? What? What is that? Tommy?
What the?
What is that, Tommy?
Let's get out of here. Let's go.
It is so crazy to me how all of these things are happening right in front of their eyes. Like, you can hear the footsteps are quite literally right in the room as they are. This is some really scary stuff.
Cut to another day, and Tommy and his family are back in their home to celebrate his daughter's birthday. The girl's cousins, aunt, uncle, and parents have all gathered in the kitchen as the excited girl is served her birthday cake. Unfortunately, this will not be a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chrissy. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah. Blow your candles out, girl.
She gonna blow it out? Yeah.
You gonna cut the cake out, Mom, or you want me to?
Go ahead, I'm running the camera.
Alrighty.
Daddy's cutting the cake.
Did you like the bicycle and stuff you got for your birthday?
Oh my god, Tommy, it's gonna start again. Oh my god, dang no.
It ain't gonna mess everything up.
He's gonna mess this up for everybody now.
Come on, sissy. Come on, baby, come on. I don't know what's gonna happen. Come on. It's ridiculous. Heck, I'm sorry, baby.
Oh, it scared her. I mean, of course it's gonna scare her. She's literally just trying to enjoy her birthday. And there's a freaking ghost in the kitchen. Like, yeah, girl, I'd be scared too.
God, okay, we should have had this at Jerry's house.
Okay, it might not
It's
do
just,
anything else, okay?
this stuff is starting again.
I'm sorry, sweetie.
You okay?
I'm so sorry.
Oh god!
What the hell is going on? Go to the front room. Go to the front room, girls, go.
Oh god! Oh my god!
Miss, let me get out of here, come on. Let's go get it.
Terrifying paranormal activity disrupts the happy celebration, upsetting the freaked out young girl. The family feels that the unexplained events have gotten completely out of control and plan to do a seance together in hopes of ridding the home of whatever is haunting them.
Do you think a seance is going to help? I'm pretty sure it's gonna do the exact opposite of what you want it to do, especially if the paranormal activity is this intense already. Clearly this is some sort of poltergeist or something like that. It is definitely not a regular ghost.
Down, I'm running. You guys can do the sounds, I'm not doing it. I'll sit
Hey, you can sit there with us and do it too?
You can sit in there with us and help us, man.
No.
Well, it's supposed to be 4 people with a seance anyways, I mean.
No, I'm not doing it.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Dude!
Whatever the hell did her, stop!
Tommy, come on in here. Let's just turn these lights off and do this.
I gotta go, man.
Hold on, just sit still just a few minutes.
Just stay there just for a few minutes, just till Sam gets here. Sam and TC's supposed to be here in a minute.
Turn these
I
lights
guess
off.
so,
Let's- Go, if you got a candle,
Yeah, hold on.
get a Bible and a candle.
Hold on, I'll go get it.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think the seance might be a great idea. Because who the hell does this ghost think he is just messing with them like that? You're literally turning their water off. You're messing with their microwave. They should do the seance and just tell this thing to back off.
Look, what? Look. What the? Tommy, let's do this right quick. Come on.
Leslie, I'm sorry, baby. Come on. We gotta hold hands. Don't let go of each other's hands no matter what we do. You've got to stay in the circle and hold hands. Don't let go.
I'm not part of this circle, man.
If you let go of each other's hands, it's got control of it. It can,
Hold on, man.
God.
Look at that.
It's a friggin' water off it over here.
Put the Bible in the middle of the hands. Come on. If they set them in the house, give us a sign, show us who you are. If you're evil.
Sorry, baby.
If you're evil.
Son of a bitch, Jerry.
Hey, God dang.
Oh, hey, that's enough. That's solid enough, man. That's solid enough.
Okay. Just get it. Let's quit. Turn this light on.
I'm sorry, what do they think they accomplished by doing that? They literally just held hands for 5 seconds and said hello. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not gonna do anything.
This is a new one on me, Turbo.
What is it? Where's the cat?
No.
Are you okay? Oh God, I'm so here. Get her a friggin' Rager. Here. Let me see. Are you cut? Are you hurt?
No.
Thomas. Tommy.
Hey, get with her. Go.
Wait a minute. Let's.
Come on, man. Bring the camera. Let's get out. Come on.
Hold on.
I will say though, this guy's fedora is the scariest thing about this entire video. I'm gonna have nightmares about that thing.
As the family begins the seance, a bed moves on its own, even though family member Jacob is sitting right on top of it. Jacob jumps up in fear, but the bed still continues to move. The water faucet then turns on by itself. But what truly seems to terrify them all is that blood seems to drip down from the ceiling and lands on Tommy's wife's hand. Now, Tommy believes that something demonic and evil has attached itself to his family. But what happens next will forever remain a mystery. Because, you see, these videos were posted to YouTube over 10 years ago, and there have been no updates since.
Okay, so that's why they started freaking out. Blood dripped from the ceiling and onto them. That's definitely a good enough reason to freak out. However, it is really interesting that they've disappeared since. That is definitely a little bit concerning, especially considering that the last thing they did was a seance.
From quite a bit of research, I discovered that the family eventually moved away to a new home. Tommy's son has shared that the paranormal activity has calmed down a lot since then, and has never returned to being as extreme as it is in these videos.
Honestly, I am very happy to hear that since moving, it's gotten a lot better. That just goes to show that whatever they were dealing with was most definitely attached to the house. Not really sure what it is, but either way, they went through some really crazy stuff, straight up horror movie level type stuff. But alright, you guys, we finally made it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe. Let me know in the comments which clip scared you the most. I have to say, this last one really does take the cake. There was just so much paranormal activity going on all over the place. It was really hard to keep up, and I am so glad that they moved away. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.